Okay, so for any of the women that had appeared on a Monday night, which one would you recruit? Of course, I know
Easy.
Cameron. So throw Cameron out of
And
it.
that's not even possible. Just given her trajectory of where she's going in life, she can't be on the internet that much.
Correct. I agree. So who would you pick? Of all the women
Um,
that you've seen on the Monday night show so far, outside of the ones that's on um that's already here, who would you
see
pick?
you trigger.
You trolling.
No, see, look, she like you can say what you want. She's not the prettiest, but people like her and she draws attention. She drums up stuff.
Trigger?
Yes,
You think that she draws
yes.
attention? No,
She,
fuck no.
you know the most ratchet weird motherfuckers. It's like them is the ones that people be wanting to like Jay Prince. They tune in to watch him crash out. They don't like that
Yeah,
nigga.
but they don't take him serious though, and that's the problem because.
Exactly. She's
But you
pure
got to
comedy.
remember though, some of the conversations going forward, and the platform will eventually evolve.
Yeah,
Will be probably a
yeah.
little bit more. Some subjects will be more serious. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So when you
I
really
think she
think
got a little
about it from
spirit
that
to me, but
lens, I
because
don't
people
think
be
that she's.
texting me, people that from Oklahoma be texting me. They was like, "Who's this bitch?" They don't say nothing about Q. They don't say nothing about Mika. When they talk,
No,
it's
I will
about
tell you,
Trigger.
one of the people that get a lot of get a lot of attention is Jazz. I think Messi got a point. I think that Jazz gets a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
attention.
I agree.
So why
I
wouldn't
agree.
you pick Jazz?
I forgot about her actually. I agree. But the first thing
Mm.
that came into mind was Jazz, and she's pretty, and she can sing.
Jazz can sing?
Oh yeah, she blows. Mm-hmm.
Do she really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like Jazz because Jazz has thick skin and
She
she's
don't give
not
a fuck.
afraid to challenge. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? What she really think.
Yep.
So I think that all of these women got their own unique personality. Q is different from Mika. Mika is different from Randy. And
Yep.
Randy will get street. She will get absolutely fucking hood. But
Oh, I
Randy is
can tell.
from my city, so I actually, you know what I'm saying, kick it with her all the time in real life.
Yeah.
Whereas Mika flies in, Q, we do whatever we do, whatever. So I don't know, man. I didn't know that Jazz can sing like that.
Yep. You need to get
She
some
looked like
some
she can
dark.
fucking sing. She looked like she earthy as fuck, bro.
She's not earthy, but she's I don't know. I follow Jasmine. I follow Quanae.
That's
Quanae
because
be
you like the way
moving.
she looked.
No, it ain't even that. I be seeing her
Yes, it
dancing and
is,
stuff.
nigga.
I'll
You
be like,
obsessed with
yeah,
Quanae, how she
she
look.
got that skinny waist and them that booty and them nice little perky. Quanae is amazing.
Yeah, but you know the problem with a lot of these dark skinned women, to be honest with you? Damn, I'ma sound so fucking. This
I ran
isn't
out of
going well. Maybe we need to start this over and restart this whole live stream.
my mason jar.
You know
Why are
what's
you looking?
wrong?
Are you looking for some people?
No, I'm not. I never look for people. People just naturally evolve and come onto the platform, and then if I like them, if you honestly, for me, it ain't even about whether or not they're good. I don't bring people onto the platform or recruit them based off of their talent.
Yeah.
I wind up fucking with people just because I fuck with them. Like if I
You
genuinely
know,
like you and you authentic and I fuck with you and we just maintain that type of rapport, we wind up just building and I'll find a spot for somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of do it. I don't recruit based off of talent. I recruit based off of loyalty.
yeah.
One of the things that
Um,
I learned from over at that other platform was that you can't tame a hyena, right? And so it's one thing to deal with a chick and you say, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? She controversial or she talented or she may be good. But if they evil in real life, I just can't fuck with them, bro. I don't care how talented you are. If you're not coachable, if I can't rock with you in real life, see, it's one thing to disagree or to challenge me, and I don't give a fuck. You can call me out my name. You can call me a black motherfucker. I don't care what you do on the panel. But when you start doing evil shit behind the scenes, I can't deal with you. And so for me, it's more about loyalty and character. And I could figure out where it is that I can find a spot for you. But talent is not enough. One of the things I think that's wrong with a lot of these dark skinned chicks is
Just the dark ones.
Listen to what I'm about to say. Listen to the trend, and then we're gonna get into the show. We're gonna get into the cam thing. I don't think that Jazz is a hyena either, Messy, and that's why I actually fuck with her. But this is the problem with a lot of dark skinned chicks. A lot of these dark skinned chicks be heavily handcuffed. They be married, fucking heavy relationship, boyfriend, and so that's a problem for me. That's a problem for me. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of times they have to be muzzled. They have to be muzzled, and so a lot of them are. Um, yeah, Carrie is dope too. I love Carrie, but Carrie is another lighter chick too.
Mm-hmm.
The Carrie is lighter, but a lot of these
That's
dark
much
skinned chicks,
weirder.
they be cuffed up, heavy, married, and all of that shit, and it's difficult for me to be able to use them the way that I need to use them, even when it comes to meetups and all of this stuff for my future plans. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to deal with women that are heavily cuffed up, and you know what I'm saying. They can't move around the way that they want to move around.
And that's the me and I try to get Cam into this, and she got so many ideas. She's so smart. She's
Who?
intelligent.
Cam?
My friend Kim,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
she probably fell into the worst situation that she could ever fall into. Like she lived the perfect life, and then she tricked it all off when she got married.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Dude,
See what I'm saying?
she didn't have no kids till 38, and then she gave this knucklehead 2 kids, and that nigga can't act right. She made it all the way to 38. Nigga, both her dad was a cokehead. Her mom died. Nigga, she was raised by her grandma. She put
See
herself
what
through.
I'm saying? When I think that once women get past a certain age, they shouldn't even be looking to have kids, bro.
Yeah,
Once you get out of your 20s, throw that shit away. Like, just have fun, enjoy your life. I don't mind people that decide that they don't want to have kids. I ain't tripping off that. I just don't want women to have kids out of wedlock.
yeah. She gave both her kids was to her husband. So
Yeah. So it
she
is. It's difficult. I mean, if you just want to have them on like a Monday night platform, but I like to expand. I like to figure out how I can utilize you more effectively. I want to start using people a little bit more in person. And it's just difficult to be able to have a lot of these chicks move around because, man, I've dealt with a lot of dark skinned women. And I don't know if that's just a thing or if it's just a trend of the type of women that be around me. But a lot of the dark skinned women, even when they be in person and shit, even women that I like having a studio and shit, they be having a man. And some of them, and I'm gonna be honest with you, some of them, like a lot of times I have women come to the studio and they hang out and stuff like that. And so what'll happen is either they have a man that's highly possessive or really, really active, or which is not a bad thing for them, but it's a bad thing for me as a content creator. Or they got a man that's really into them, and so they be trying to sneak the fuck out and shit to come and hang out at the studio and stuff. And I'm like, man, don't be having this nigga crashing out up here because it's gonna be a bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
what?
be
Like
liking that
Kim
shit.
actually asked me today. She was like, "When Anton gonna invite me to Detroit again?" I said, "Nigga, what?"
Ain't she in a
Oh
relationship?
no, I'll tell you that offline.
All right, bet. But I don't, man. I don't know, bro. Like I said, a lot. I don't know, but a lot of the darker girls always have something going on in the background, and they just never able to get the lighter skinned chicks for whatever reason. They can move free, whether they in a relationship or not, and I don't know what that is. Whether they single, they just able to move around. They be unproblematic when it comes to relationships.
I'll put it in the back chat.
All right, bet I got you. So, but do you think that that's true? Like, is that stereotype a real thing?
With the black chicks?
The lighter chicks are more unproblematic when it comes to their relationships, getting involved in whatever it is that they got to go on from a professional perspective or from content creation, whatever. Whether they single or in a relationship, I never ever have a problem with that. The darker skinned chicks tend to always be in some shit where it's always
Why is
it
it
could
like
turn
why
toxic.
like because that's why I think that's why I was so taken aback by Cameron. I'm like, who is this unicorn?
Well,
Yeah,
Cameron,
because if she
I
was
think
light
she
skinned, I feel
married
like I
though.
wouldn't have that sentiment.
It was a chick that I did a review video, and then we gonna jump into the camera. I know I keep saying I'm gonna jump into the camera and shit, but I'm gonna get into it. It was a chick that I did a review video on, and I forgot what her name was, but she was saying that I think you remember she was saying that how white women got finessed by Derek Jackson, and so
What happened
I
to her?
I
They didn't.
DM'd her, huh?
Did she ever write back? I remember that.
Yeah, I DM'd her. And then she was got back to me like a fucking month later, like, oh yeah, I really want to come on. Can we do it like a month from now? And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You that busy, nigga?
get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not about to be chasing you a month from now. You already missed your window. But now here's the thing. I could DM a light skinned chick, whether it be because a lot of times, a lot of the when I first built the studio, I invited a bunch of chicks through, right? And so that's when you find when I had got my girl Lux, right? So Lux is still my girl. She only like 22 years old, fast chick, fucking beautiful body. All of the dudes be trying to talk to her and shit like that, right? So, but I Shayla, I sent her a message. I didn't know Shayla. And
I don't
so
know
I
none of these
sent
people.
Shayla a message. I said, "Hey, I just was like, hey, come through the studio." I didn't say, "Hey, I'm Anton," none of that shit. I sent Shayla a message because a lot, all of these chicks is in the city. I said, "Come through the studio." She said, "Okay, I'm coming." No questions asked.
Hmm.
I sent Lux a message. Hey, come through the studio. No questions asked. Zero. Zero questions asked whatsoever, bro.
They be at the crib ready, bored.
They be a lot of times they be out. And they come through and they tell me everything. I'm about to bring 2K up here. They come through, they tell me everything, and they be like, yo, Anton, let's go out here and hang out. Look at this nigga.
What the?
Yo, gotta go back to the roots.
Oh, this nigga's a wild boy. I like the show you was doing today, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
I was telling
Jesus.
all right, let me get your take, 2K. What do you think about the women, all of the women that's kind of on the roster that be, Mika, Q, Randy, all of them type of chicks.
What I think about them?
Yeah, for the
Um,
platform as content creators.
oh, shit, I love them. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's not a lot of women who I like to listen to,
Yeah.
but it's crazy. I can listen to Mika and Q a lot. Randy, I can take her in doses.
Only time I've seen Randy, she mean as fuck.
Yeah,
No,
I can take Randy
Randy
in
is a
doses.
fucking star, bro. She be on tonight's conversation. She travel and do all of that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
see,
so
that's
all
my
of her shit
thing,
be on
man.
tonight's conversation.
I count it's the show, the Tonight Conversation show. I feel like it's what the culture need, but it's not. It's like a bunch of therapy sessions that ain't good for shit, bro.
Well, you got to remember that platform panders to women, so they
Fact.
make all of their resources and their money chasing fucking man. Where you get that wig from?
Me?
Yeah.
So usually when I do episodes with street niggas, so I can be more relatable, I put this whole on. So yeah,
It's a wild boy.
yeah, you
But
want to
they
be
make all of
relatable.
they get all of their stuff actually going to shows that's overwhelmingly dominated by women.
Women.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's who they gotta, you know what I'm saying, speak to.
I feel like I feel like it's still a lot of cap in that motherfucker. Like
And
that's
what? And the tonight's conversation shit?
yeah. I feel like they need a person like me to just be the full time villain, so I
Mhm.
can say what exactly need to be said. And one of
Oh
them
no,
like,
wait, listen. We are putting some shit together. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
look, man, I'm with you, bro.
We gonna put some stuff together and it's gonna absolutely be crazy. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, and then I also was telling Quentin, I said, bro, a lot of these, I said, I have bigger problems with dark skinned women than I do with light skinned women, bro.
Dark
And
skin,
I was saying that. with the lighter skinned women that I've dealt with, whether it be on the panel or whether it be them coming to the studio and shit, they are 100% unproblematic when it comes to their relationships or whatever. Whether they single or in a relationship, they are 100% unproblematic. Black chicks be having these overly aggressive. The darker chicks be having these overly aggressive men and boyfriends and shit, and they be. It's a weird thing, bro. I don't know what that is, man.
It's weird, but I understand why. And turn like, okay, so long term, you are going to have the most problems with the light skinned chicks.
No.
The dark, I'm telling you, dark skinned chicks, they come in hot, attitude ready. That's just them. Because they come in super guarded. They like
Hmm.
this. But over the long term, in my day, it's always been the light skinned chicks that's problematic because they get caught up in privilege.
I can see
Like the
that.
dark skinned, we treat dark skinned girls like real niggas, so they gotta earn they keep. We let them light skinned slide on through.
No, but hey, the dark skinned chicks are the ones that have the most problematic relationships. See, I'm speaking in front about you speaking about it from the lens of dealing with them personally, like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You a chick that I fuck with, or you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking on you and shit like that. I'm speaking on it from the lens of chicks that just be around, chicks that work for you. You know what I'm saying? Chicks that come to the studio, chicks that may fly out. Man, I tell you, bro, sometimes I didn't flew chicks out to come to the studio or you know what I'm saying, to record and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll be getting ready to, and let me revise that. I'll get ready to fly a chick out, you know what I'm saying, to come and sit on the couch and kick it and shoot the shit. And I'll be getting ready to book the hotel room because I always book the hotel room before I book the flight, right? And the reason that I book the hotel room is because when you book the hotel room, they will tell you like, "Oh, can you make it for two people or some shit like that?" And I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here!" You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
What's wrong with her?
Cause
I'm
see,
the
I
only nigga
cause see,
fucking
here's the
in
thing.
here.
I could cancel a hotel room. I can get because they don't even you know what I'm saying. The hotels they don't even meet you with the obligation until 24 hours prior to you actually checking in. The
Yeah.
flight, most of the time, they just give you a credit. Get the fuck
And
out
the
of
other
here.
person's name.
In their name. So I'm not booking you a flight before I book the hotel room. Then I be booking a hotel room, and every dark skinned chick, it seemed like every single dark skinned chick be like, um, they start sending you messages. My significant other was saying, can they come? No, that nigga can't come.
No, Anton, so that just go back to what I was saying. Like, bro, like they got the darker skinned women have to be more guarded up front. Now, once they trust you, they'll give you their life. But I understand because for a long time, the dark skinned woman wasn't valued like the light skinned one. So she come guards up because like, why this dude want me over here? He just trying to fuck on me. And then you call him and after you tell her you can't get her two rooms, you tell her you can cancel the room. She knew what you were trying to do.
No, when you first book the hotel, no. So this is how you do it. When you first book the hotel room, you booked it like a small ass bed or some shit like that. You book a queen or a twin or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Then when you know that you know what I'm saying, you know that they compliant and they going, then you can get them the king. You know what I'm saying? You
This
can get
nigga
them the
Anton's
right
running
shit.
Ponzi scheme.
No, I'm trying to teach you niggas not to get finessed because you gonna see when I fly you in, you gonna work. We gonna get this content shit out. We gonna run it up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take care of business. I'm really auditioning you to see what this long term play is gonna be and see if it's something that we can make sense out of.
See what
Otherwise,
Anton,
you know what I'm saying? But here's the key, and it's not that I give a fuck about the dudes because I don't care about them. But the problem with a lot of these chicks coming in though that have men is that if a man come, because I interviewed a chick that had her man there one time, like on a second time, I didn't even release a second interview because she was different in front of her man on camera than she was when she was by herself. And
yeah.
so I want people to say their authentic thoughts. I need to get the best content possible. And if a nigga is sitting there in the background, which I don't give a fuck about him, she less likely to be real because then he gonna be wringing her neck up and shit when they get in the car. And so I don't need that type of drama. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, hey, let's just keep it G. You coming in, let's do take care of business, let's rock out, be whatever, be your authentic self, say what you really. My job is to get the best out of you. And I can't do that if this nigga sitting here babysitting you,
See you
respectfully. So I would prefer for you not to even come. Just get the fuck out of here. I got a whole nother woman lined up.
see back in my heyday when I was flying out shit. This how I used to go. Like I get a one-way flight.
Dear
Okay, how
Lord.
you got back was depending on you. No. And I'm not saying you had to buy your own shit, but like if you didn't act right, you was a hard time. Mega bus. If you was great, like we love to be around you. We put you back on the plane. If you was terrible, you probably had to call a friend to come get you. But like that's how I do it. Like I base it off of senators. Like
Mm,
you do me right, I do you better.
Hmm.
nah. So I don't know. I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna keep minding it out and seeing what's going on. Um, Even the dark skinned chicks that's in the city and they come to the studio a lot of times, they be on some slick shit, bro. They be on some wild shit, bro.
Anton, I'm telling you, I will put the most average chick you probably ever seen in your life. I'm telling, I'll go down to Mississippi, get a hood chick. She probably be a cool four, a 4 or 5, body nice. But when I tell you, they got the most seasoning ever. Like you'll be like, damn, I love this bitch, and I do not know why because they super cool person. That like when you that ugly, you got to be cool.
I don't think that they be ugly. They all be gorgeous though.
No, the Mississippi women out, cause you ain't gonna do that. I'm from there. Like it's like
How
your teacher
often do
you
you
got a
go back to
brain
Mississippi?
curve.
Like
Like
it's
a 10 in Mississippi is not a 10 in Atlanta.